All right. So, thank you for the sub. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for continuing to support me. Rock, just so you are aware, Sakoto is in the garden. Anyone asks. I don't know if you're already RPing.
No.
Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna be a bit.
Vacations is fun? Probably not as much as vacations are. Hello. It is good to see you.
It's nice to date you. I'm not gonna say nice things. You won't get a lot of that out of me. Sorry.
Oh. That is okay. I just try to be kind. You know, that sort of thing.
I used to be better at saying them. Now it like feels weird. I think that's part of Umbra.
Oh. Does Umbra... Do you not... like to say
She
nice
feeds
things?
off of negative things, like negative emotions.
Oh, so being...
So being positive feels really weird for her, and sometimes like it hurts if she's being too positive.
Oh,
But it doesn't really hurt her anymore. I think I got that out of her. It used to hurt her really bad,
that is good
but
to
kind of balancing
hear.
each other out.
Shouldn't I say that? Because it is awful to hear.
She can hear positive things, it's just saying them.
Just trying to help, I guess. I do not
It's okay.
know
She used
you or
to
Umbra that well,
like
so...
eat my depression, though.
Oh. I think that is a good thing, though. Yes?
Well, yeah, she's never really hungry.
Oh.
Brain stuff.
Brain stuff, yes. So how do we do this?
So you want to know how to go in people's heads, right?
Sort of. I know someone named Shen who has told me a few things he has tried. And says they work. Some of them. Granted, he also told me to go to a hospital and practice on people in comas. Without
Yeah,
asking.
no, don't do that.
Yes, that is
No, don't do
my thought exactly. Very illegal.
If it's someone,
Very not okay.
yeah, if it's someone you know, that's not waking up. And don't do it to people you don't know, and don't do it to anyone who's not giving consent.
People keep saying this, and I try to always ask first.
Yeah. Someone's head is, their most personal place.
It is personal, yes.
If there's any way to violate someone's privacy, that's the way to do it.
Do you sometimes hear people's thoughts?
No.
Oh. Still learning to control it, but it happens when I'm not always intending.
I've never heard people's thoughts before. I'm sure Umbra could, but I don't think she has much interest in it.
Can you lift things, maybe?
Yeah. Umbra can lift things.
Oh, okay. That is more like Belchan.
But
she is here too, but she can't hear people's thoughts like I can.
well, so it's for me. It's Umbra can walk around within a certain radius around. It's pretty far at this point, granted, but she can pick up things. She can interact with things.
But they are also
Within that
inside of
area.
you?
Yeah. She doesn't always project. Sometimes she just stays in here.
Okay.
I think she's told me she lives in my subconscious mind. Or she kind of is my subconscious mind at this point.
So like the
And I'm the
thoughts that you
conscious.
do not think about having?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was the case.
Subconscious, things that are in the back of your mind, or that knee-jerk reaction to grab somebody before they hit you.
Okay. I know this.
Yeah. I guess I'll let her kind of explain the whole that part. I don't really know how to describe it.
Hello.
So, you have heard people's minds before. Have you tried to do it? What does that feel like?
Intentionally.
Mhm.
Yes. I could do it right now. It happens sometimes though when I don't intend. Usually, it starts with a thought, like rolling a snowball down a hill.
Oh,
I start to wonder what is going on in someone's head. And it is like when you focus on something far away, you're wondering what it is, and before you know it, you just see it.
yeah, that makes sense. Well, this is kind of like the same concept, but farther.
Since
You
I
have to
has...
reach the point of a connection
Yes.
and then push past. Like opening a door. And then walking right in.
Sensei has tried to have me do something similar. He wanted me to try to pull things from his mind, like seeing what he was thinking about, but not just thinking about, but something deeper, like a memory. He was thinking about home, about his mother. And it was like looking through a lake or through ice. It was not in focus. But when I started to push, I could feel myself stretching. Like I was being pulled back. It was apparently too much. I blacked out.
I can help guide you first.
Okay. So how do we open the door?
First, you have to reach out. You try to make a connection.
That is easy.
When I have Gordon do it, kind of start with meditating. Like you close your eyes and you sit there and you're really quiet and you try to make a connection.
Oh.
It helps her to make a physical contact for a little bit. I don't know, like a physical imagery thing.
No, I think I understand
If you want, I
this.
can hold your hand.
I think I can do this, actually. This is one of the few things I do know how to do well. I can talk to people's minds. Creating the link is very easy, but pushing on their minds is still...
You create the link and I'll pull you in. And then you'll get the feeling.
Okay.
Like a tugboat.
Okay. This is not going to hurt, is it?
You might get a headache. But that's...
That is normal at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She will reach out and create the mind link. I don't know.
She will feel herself plugged right in.
Ah,
Umbra will do the big yeet.
heck yeah.
Boopity boopity boopity. So we might want to tell maybe Rock or someone that this is where our bodies are.
Mm-hmm.
Because our bodies will, just sit here.
Yep. I can let him know
Boopity.
anything. Hey, Rock.
Yes.
Sakoto and Cordelia, they are both now unconscious in the garden by the tree. The big tree that's like under the main light. If I don't know if you want to sit in there or if people, if you before you start RPing or whatever, if anybody comes in there, they'll see the both of them just kind of slumped over a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Is there music in this world?
Yes, and it is copyright safe.
Yay! Perfect.
Yep.
Alright.
So if you would like, you can kind of stand here, sit here, and look in that direction.
Okay.
And I will start over here. Just, count for 10.
Okay. And we'll count down from 10, I guess. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Croissant?
Well, welcome to my stupid head.
This feels very
Sorry, it's
strange.
kind of gross.
It's a bit dark, I guess. But if this is what you
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I don't like it. It's just, this is what my psyche looks like. It used to be a little brighter, and it used to be kind of like a bird cage, but then my brother broke it.
oh,
Like, literally, he broke my mind. I was kind of like in a coma for a while because he broke my fucking head.
oh, wait,
It was annoying.
Baby-san?
No, my other brother, Hoda.
Oh,
This was when Fable was still kind of small.
oh,
He actually came out of my head.
wait, what?
Fable and Umbra used to be the same thing. Eventually, he split off, and then I had two things in my head, and then he haunted like this little doll, and then he kind of became his own person.
Stranger and stranger, then. I have
Yeah,
spoken
pretty
with
much.
him a few times. But he never
I don't
mentioned
think he
any
tells
of that.
people about that a lot. Well, no, I don't think he tells people a lot. I don't care at this point if they know.
See? I'm not going to have something come out of my head, you think?
No.
Okay.
I think it's a Rift Terrace thing.
Don't want to have, like,
Sorry, Umbra.
children come out of my head or
Dion.
something weird.
Well, he's not a kid. I think. I've always referred to him as my brother. A couple people tried to make a weird thing out of it, but.
I see. Okay. So this is opening the door.
This is, kind of the most open part of my mind.
Open?
Yeah. This is the front room, I guess. Everything else is behind there.
Oh. I suppose we should not go in there then.
Or, down there. But that's kind of a pit of
Oh.
despair, so.
I see.
There used to be stars. Or,
Oh,
I mean, they're
what
not
happened to
technically
them?
stars, though they were like lights. I got really depressed.
And they never returned?
So. Yeah, no, not really. I think Umbra said I have one somewhere. Just one. And that didn't used to be broken. But it might be for the best.
So when you pulled, what was that like? What were you? Well, when I tried to do things, it helps if I imagine it first. Like when I slide around and skate. I imagine everything is like a giant ice lake. I'm used to this, where I come from. When I push, I imagine myself pushing someone. Eventually it gets easy. I don't even have to think about it. It just happens.
I guess I try to imagine grabbing someone's hand and pulling them through the threshold.
Like a house.
Not like super forcefully. Yeah. Like inviting them in. I open the door and I let them in. To be honest, I don't do this very often.
I suppose that makes sense.
It's usually just me and Umbra in here. Mostly when I'm meditating.
Do you think maybe I can do something like this?
Yeah,
But
probably.
how do I pull myself in?
It's kind of like meditating, but a little more complicated. I still think of the door. The door is kind of the easiest for me to imagine. I try to think of my own door.
Shanson, he talked once. He said it was a concept someone else had said to him. Of a, he called it a mind palace. He said you
Mine's
imagine
definitely not a palace, but
a place within your mind that you fortify. In the most literal sense.
yeah.
He said you could even put things
I
there for you to remember later. Like a library.
I've never really had control over my mind like that.
Hmm.
I mean, Umbra kind of does, but
I suppose, yes.
everything just kind of shows up in here.
So, wait, is Umbra here?
She's kind of everywhere. She's mostly watching out for our bodies.
Oh. Oh, if someone were to mess with us.
Yeah.
Yes. I appreciate that.
She's got better control of me when I'm passed out, so I let her do it.
Wait,
But,
we are going through this door, or?
Well, I can show you what I can. I won't show you any more than it.
Oh. Okay.
This is what happens for me. Stuff shows up in here. Memories. I can kind of step into them sometimes.
Oh. Do not want to pry.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't step into anything. You don't want to experience any of that. But my mindscape isn't so much an organized palace as it is a chaotic fucking mess of shit that just piles up. And a lot of curtains. I don't get the curtain thing. I don't like.
It's pretty.
I'm not formally trained in any of this shit, so.
I am not either. So.
at least seem to have some kind of solid idea of what you're doing. You just don't know how to do it yet. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I just come in here and I vibe sometimes.
Oh,
Sometimes me and Umbra will go deeper in and go memory hopping and try to remember stuff.
hmm.
But I think the
So,
core stuff
wait.
shows up in here.
If I am here and Umbra is here,
Your friend might be in here too.
are you sure that is okay?
That's fine. Umbra has anything important blocked off.
Okay.
Unless I ask her to let us further, this is as far as we get.
I understand.
That's all behind, that fucking thing. Or the other stained glass fucking door. Window, door. Bullshit.
Hmm. So if I imagine a place while meditating and a door, you think you may be also able to do this?
Whenever I'm struggling to come in, I imagine that door. That's why I came out of that door before.
Oh. Wait, but if you come in that door, but then we came through this way, how do we get out?
That's kind of the fun part.
Um,
Getting out isn't actually that hard.
okay.
But I don't imagine that door when I try to get out.
Okay. What is the fun part then?
So it's different for different people, I think. Normally I ask Umbra to just let me out. But
Okay.
in this case, either we ask Umbra to let us out, or we imagine that connection. That string that's connected to your head and to the outside.
Okay.
You can still feel your mind, right?
Think so.
So try to imagine a string. Try to feel where the connection is.
Hmm.
And then you can pull yourself out through it.
Hmm.
It's a little easier for me because this is my head.
Okay. We should try this, or
You want to. There's not really much to see here.
of course.
Not that you really want to.
I suppose I want to try to see what is inside my head.
We can try.
Okay.
Umbra can try to help.
Maybe I should try first myself.
Maybe.
No offense to Umbra, but
No, you need to do it yourself.
Hmm.
If you can. Umbra's shown you kind of what it feels like to go in someone else's, so it's kind of the same feeling.
Are you able to do this with other people's minds?
Yeah. I just don't.
Hmm. Yes.
Unless there's an expressed reason, I prefer not to.
Hmm.
Because I know there's stuff in here that I don't really want people to think hard about. And I don't want to think too hard about other people's theater.
Of course. I think I can think of a door. I guess one more question. Is any of this real? Like,
What do you mean?
I don't know. It feels real. The ground I walk
It is
on?
real. It's my real head. This is just my perception of it. It's like how I have a hand. My hand. I perceive my hand.
Oh! I did not
This
even
is
realize.
how I perceive myself. This is how I perceive myself. I used to, every time I came in here, I looked like when I was a lot younger. But now, I look like me. When I get emotional, sometimes it changes. My perception of myself changes. So I look different. This place has looked different before. Like I said, it used to be like a bird cage. Then it got broken. And then it was like this white nothingness
Hmm.
with scattered pieces. And then after a while, it looked like this. And the more and more that after I lost my mom, my second mom, that's when the pillars of bad showed up. And all the stars went away. So it's all perception.
No, I think I
Changes.
understand.
This is just a representation of me. It's not something I'm imagining. It's not like going into my dreams. This is me. This is myself. So it's real.
Hmm. Okay. I want to try then. I don't know if I can pull you in though. Maybe I can try, or at least open the door.
If you can open the door, I can walk in. With your permission.
To be honest, I'm not certain what I will find. Never done this before, so. You told me this was a thing maybe 6 or so months ago. I probably would have said you are crazy. But here I am.
Yep. The first time I went into Ed, I went into my mom's. That one. The one where you can see her face. That's where I first met Umbra.
Oh,
She used to be attached to her.
to your mother?
They weren't friends like me and Umbra are.
And then,
To her, Umbra was kind of more of a tool. She didn't even really know Umbra existed. She just came out as these chains that she could like use as weapons. Her and Umbra don't get along very well, or didn't get along very well.
I see. If it is not too rude to ask, your mother is They both look sort of like you, but then there is the third person.
That one is my adoptive mom. Her name was Corona. She died during the Zara's War.
Oh,
That one is my sister. Her name was Noru. She worked at the Purple Lotus. The one I told you about died.
oh,
She died because her.
that
I
is
don't really
why.
know, actually. And the last one is my real mom, my birth mom. I can't remember her face, so can't see her face. I remember her. I remember a lot about her, but I don't remember her face.
She perhaps died when you were little?
I haven't seen her since I was 6 years.
Oh,
And the last time I saw her since then, it was her skull. So, yeah. I don't have family anymore. Just me, Umbra, and Fable. Coda. But Fable is kind of drifting away from me. Coda's trying to do whatever Coda's doing, and that leaves me, Umbra, and the Purple Lips. She, Nora, she taught me that, or tried to make me think of Purple Lotus as a family, and I've tried to think of it since then. It's what I've got.
just why they are important to you.
Yeah.
I think I understand a bit more, but about you then.
Yeah, that's why I'm the way I am.
I could not blame you.
I'm a fucking mess. I'm sure the other parts are fucking not that hard to figure out. You know, what with these.
I suppose. I wonder if I will see something inside of my head too.
I mean, this is how my brain comes up with my memories. Yours might be different. For my mom, it was doors. You'd walk through different doors and you'd go to different places. For me, it's these portraits. I don't know why they show up as portraits, but they do.
You
Those
said
ones
it
are still blank.
is like
I think these are like core memories. I think these are important ones.
but they are
Oh,
blank.
that's what I mean. Is these ones are core memories.
Oh,
These are things that
I
make
had
me
it
who I am.
backwards.
So those haven't filled out yet. Those aren't. I don't have other, or I have other core memories, but they just haven't unlocked for me.
Is a strange thing.
Yeah. I am working on the face thing, by the way. I have someone who might be able to help me remember it.
It's funny. The same thing happened when I tried to look at Hezekiah Sensei's mother. Could not see her face.
You might not remember her face either. Honestly, she might not look that much like that. I know Noru had a locket that had her picture in it. But
Hmm.
when she died, I didn't get any of her belongings. They all went to other people.
Hmm.
I don't know who has the locket. And I only know one other person who even knew her. So.
Hmm. Um, I think I'll try to open that door now.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I guess we are already meditating. Is this meditating? It is way more
Kind
thoughtful than I am used to.
It's not really. We're kind of like unconscious. It's not really meditating.
Hmm.
We're our conscious brains are in here.
Now that you mention it, it feels more like my dreams than anything.
Yeah, it's kind of like dreams.
Hmm.
So now you just have to imagine either walking out and then walking back into yours, or walking straight to yours.
Through that door?
Sure. Imagine beyond the door being a connecting point. Like a pathway to your mind.
Okay.
That's what Umbra's telling me to tell you.
Pull it open, and a blast of cold and snow falls through.
Ha! Well, that's not mine, so. Ooh. I guess that's yours.
I suppose it would make sense. We go through?
Yep. You wanna? It's not for me to decide.
We'll drop a portal. They have something prepared for this. Wow.
Poggers. This fucking dude, this fucking bitch. Fucking bitch.
Look him up.
Meow.
Sorry, just had to punch.
Bronze! Yo, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Also, what is the green thing here? Oh, cool. Interesting. Oh. Shield your eyes. It's very bright.
Right. Is the music okay?
It's
Is it okay
near.
for say?
It should be, yes.
Okay. Okay. We'll go with it.
Right, whenever you are ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Well, this is different.
It's a little weird. But it feels a little more homely. I guess. Or at least. Does look familiar.
Well, it's gotta represent something.
Where I lived, we had a path going up the mountain. And part of the way to follow the path was to follow the arches.
I guess this is the path then.
Sort of, but it's going down. I guess we are going.
Well, it might not be going to the mountain. It might be going to, Mindscapes have a funny way of representing things.
Maybe we are going down or up? Guess it is all inside my head.
Yeah. I hope it being a lot brighter is some kind of representation of a better psyche than mine.
I
There, it's
am
my eye.
not so sure about that.
I might not be. I mean, to be fair, at the worst point of my head was just pure white, so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Don't see any
But I
other
think
doors.
that was like some kind of representation of nothingness. There might not be any doors in yours.
True.
Given all the arches, I mean, it might be the arches. It might be going through those as taking you somewhere.
It's a fair point.
I think mine has doors because my mom's had doors, and that makes sense in my, personality. Yours might be very different.
Hmm. It's strange.
Weird. It's not like snow is
It's like
falling,
snow,
it's like
but
sand.
yes.
Weird.
Very strange.
Gotta mean something.
Guess.
Don't know what. I mean, I don't know what half of the stuff in my head means.
I have never been inside mine before. This is mine, right?
Yeah, it's not mine. Doesn't feel like mine.
Guess it just feels so empty. Wait. I don't think my head is empty, right?
No. It's not empty. I mean, there's stuff here. There's
It is all messed up.
yeah. Do you feel your friend at all? If this is your head, she's got to be somewhere in here.
You feel them?
Might be hiding somewhere. That or, for all we know, she could be trapped.
Trapped inside my head?
Yeah. There was a point where Umbra and Fable weren't getting along. He kept trying to do things she didn't agree with. And she locked him up in my head.
Hmm.
He couldn't get out. He kept trying to remind me of stuff when I asked her to make
Yes.
me forget something. It was a long time ago.
I have just tried to push them away.
If you've tried to push them away, then they might be either stuck somewhere really deep or maybe she's locked up down there.
Don't know. I feel if they were here, I would recognize them. I feel them.
Probably.
That sort of feeling
I mean,
you get, you know? Like when someone is staring at you? Or you feel like they
Yeah.
are?
Yeah.
Yes. I feel it.
I mean,
And I can feel them. I guess I can sometimes feel what they are feeling.
Umbra thinks if you want to find them somewhere in here, you might take some time once you get a handle on coming in here yourself. Just try to go deeper. Try to follow that feeling. See if you can find her somewhere. When you're ready. If you want, people can come with you, but
Don't know if anything.
seems
I'd
like more of a
them to
personal
just
journey.
Leave.
If they're anything like us, they might not be able to. Umbra is intertwined with me. If I die, she dies. If Umbra dies, then I die too. If someone tried to take her out of me, I would die. And someone did once want to take her out of me.
Okay.
But Umbra's a physical thing, she's not a spirit, so I don't know if that's different. Maybe there's some kind of deal that needs to be fulfilled. Or she can leave.
I did not make any deals. Did not ask for any of it. Did not want it.
It's not about asking and deals. Like spirits and fae and that bullshit. It can just be a feeling. It can be just asking for help. I don't know. It's just theories. Kind of talking out of my ass here. I don't know. She might be someone who's just in here. She might have every opportunity to leave, but I feel like it's probably something deeper. Unless they need a host body. But at that point, I would think that they'd be doing everything they can to defend you. And I'd figure you'd have more arguments. Like me and Umber did.
This thing, I don't recall them ever talking. I just feel them like they're watching. I can feel them now. They are sad. But they don't speak.
Do you know when they started to feel sad?
It was just a bit ago. I've been feeling them ever since we started.
Yeah.
There was a bit of confusion. Then they seemed curious. And when we came here, it went quiet. Then the sadness. I don't know why.
I mean,
If they are stuck, I would gladly help them. Get them out of my head. The least they could do is explain themselves.
What you're going through. Kind of a two-way street. Like a collaboration. If you both have the same goal, you need to find something, some common ground. Something you can agree with. I mean, I know you don't want them in here. But they're here now. And I don't know what would happen without them. But I guess that's something we both don't know.
I remember a number of things that happened that day. But none of it made sense. Why it happened. My village was attacked. By them. I don't even know what it is. I only saw one of them. But with the sounds I heard, there had to have been many. The screams.
What was the last thing that you remember before you had them?
Before I saw them, I was doing my chores in our shrine, in our village. We had a large shrine, and I was training there. I was going to become Miko. And I saw a light coming from one of the rooms. I didn't know what it was, so I went to investigate. And I saw something hunched over. It had marks like those.
The mark.
Yes. Completely black. That was smaller than the other one I saw. I sort of screamed a little. And it lunged at me. I felt like something hit me, but not just hitting me, like I could feel it in my head. I am familiar with spirits possessing people. That was my first thought. That some spirit had gotten into our home and was trying to possess me, but I was overwhelmed and scared. I was much younger. I blacked out, and when I woke up, I could hear screams. I don't think much time had passed. I tried to run home. I could hear a voice in my head, except it was like a chorus of them. hundreds of people maybe, I don't know. All screaming to run. So I tried to go home. I was scared. I wasn't sure what to do. I could hear people screaming and bells tolling in the city. The ones they only use when things are, well, when there is an emergency. I got home and I saw my parents. I did not see it at first, but I saw one of those creatures. It was holding my father in the air.
I get the abrasiveness.
This is why I am trying to keep an open heart about this, but
It's hard.
that was the last time I saw them.
I can empathize.
You know. It's strange that such things would happen to people with such similar stories.
Story's a little more complicated. Umbra is. She's unrelated to most, I feel like, of the things that have happened to me. She wasn't tied to my mom dying, tied to my birth mom dying. So, you've got it worse there. But I used to have nightmares about some of my shit. Umbra helped me forget them. Helped me not have them anymore. Every time she's having to help fix something when my body's broken, like she disappears. I have those nightmares. She found a way to help me. Trust me, Umbra's bad. She's done some terrible shit. She's done bad shit to me. She was really scary at one point. I was terrified of her. That made things worse because Umbra and Fear a little addicted. At least she was then. Really liked the taste.
Those negative emotions you talked about?
Yeah. She's kind of an antidepressant. She eats my said. At least it worked a lot better then. Now I have a lot more on my shoulders. But it's hard to keep an open mind to something like that. But we don't know whatever this creature's story is. We don't know why they've attacked your village. We don't know why they're in your head. Might not be as bad as it. But that's giving a benefit of doubt.
Yes.
And I understand if you don't want to do that. You don't want to see them as anything good.
I think, if anything, I would be willing to talk. But they never do. I might
Might
be
try what
angry.
Ember suggested. You might try finding her in here. Or them. I don't know what they are.
Don't know.
You might try searching through this place. Try to find. Try to feel where they are. Follow. Maybe if that feeling on the back of your neck gets stronger. Keep going that way. If you want to talk, I know. Umbra couldn't talk to my mom. I don't know why. She was there. When we went in there, I could see her. I could talk to her. She looked a lot different. But she was there. Like a person. But my mom didn't see that. Feel her. Why she came to me. So maybe you have to try something. Reach out. Or them.
I just
You
want
want
to know why
someone
it
with you.
happened. So I
I
will
don't
try
mind
this.
coming if you're scared. But otherwise, you probably should do it, you know.
To be honest, I am scared just being here, but not because of just them. It's also. This is my head. It feels. I don't know. It's calm, but uneasy. You know?
Yeah. My head, it's quiet, sad. But it used to be just fear. When people would go in my head before, they saw me like I was when I was a child. I was really young. And I would just stare at it. Wouldn't respond. Would just stare at it. Eventually, I broke out of it. Started to be more conscious in my own head. I don't really know what changed that. I don't remember. I'm sure it was somewhat related to, confidence or trauma or something like that. Going into your head is kind of neat. The way of self-discovery. Find things you don't remember anymore. Find feelings that never quite went away. Dream, aspiration, fear. It's all in here. And it helps you kind of figure yourself out. I spent a couple of years when I was training. A lot of that time was self-reflection, meditating, going in my head, trying to figure shit out. It's why I'm a lot calmer than I used to be. I used to be a fucking rage baby.
Makes sense, I guess.
It's like a higher form of meditation, I guess. More physical. You can reflect on who you are and how you perceive things. I sometimes hide in here. Not in your head, but in mine. I hide in my head. I let Umbra take over. I just take a break for a while.
Is it scary
She
when that
sometimes
happens?
causes chaos. Only when I get stuck.
You get stuck?
I've gotten stuck a couple times before. Panic, fear, grief. I'd hide away and not come out. And eventually I might get stuck in a loop. And Umbra would have to get me out. Or find someone else to come in and help me. There have also been points where Umbra's locked me in my head. But that was a long time ago. When we disagreed more. There's one part you should know though. Bringing other people into your head, there's always a risk. Like I told you about my brother Koda. My head used to be a birdcage, and it had 2 stained glass doors. But they were locked up. You couldn't go through them. You could see shadows moving behind them. But there was no clear way through it. He decided to break me out. Try and make me not as trauma heavy as I was, that it would be a good idea to break both of those doors. But those doors were representations of my feeling, who I was. So when he broke them, he broke me. And I wasn't me anymore. I could have died. I didn't remember anything. I was just stuck in my head in the mirror.
The broken one?
Yeah. All that people could see of me was that reflection. And then it was Umbra sitting in front of it. Just hoping that she could get back. I don't want that to happen to you. Don't bring anybody you don't trust. And definitely don't let them break anything.
Because there's
You
not much
breaking
to break
something
yet.
in here, you doing things in here, it's safe. Because it's you. It's your head. You'll kind of be able to tell feel if something is important. If you touch something, you're like, this is important. I should break this. But other people, they don't see that.
You know, I think that's what that is. It feels out of place. But I think I know what it is. It's like a memory, like your paintings.
Yeah.
I remember sitting on that bench. The first winter I spent away from my home, away from Rostov. Don't remember how long I sat on that bench. I remember wishing for the cold to come back. Even now, this doesn't feel like it. Living up in the mountain, it is different. The air feels different.
I wouldn't really understand that kind of feeling. I never had a home. But it probably feels like home, wherever that is.
I guess I'll have to try to do this more.
Maybe.
Maybe it'll change for the better.
Yeah, it might. As you start to figure yourself out, it might change. Might start seeming different.
Thank you for showing me this. It's
You're welcome.
sad as it is to see things like this.
I mean, at least yours isn't like mine. No pillars of sadness. Just sand, snow, sandy snow.
Not sure. But it's certainly a mess.
Yeah. That we have in common.
Hmm. You said to get back out, you just pull on that line feel in my head?
Mine, I feel it here. My chest. I can grab it. It's when I perceive it, it's physical. When I think about it. I can pull on it. It can lead me out.
Okay. I hope no one has messed with us while we are, in our heads.
Hope not. Umbra will be pretty upset.
I will be pretty upset.
She tends to have kind of knee-jerk reactions when someone touches me while I'm asleep. Like a vice grip kind of thing. I almost broke my mom's hand once. I was a lot stronger than her, and I didn't really know how to control it when I was going through puberty. I was really malnourished for a long time, so when I had the strength to have strength, I had no idea how to control it.
I think I understand that. This power. I've lost control and I think I know a little better now, but it is still scary.
It'll get better.
Don't want to hurt people. At least
Eventually.
not by accident.
Yeah, I understand that. Very well.
It's gotten me into trouble before, so trying to stay out of trouble.
Well, we should get back before people find our bodies and are like, oh my god, they're dead. Oh, what's happening? Oh, they're comatose. Oh no.
Hopefully that
what
won't be
happened?
the
Probably
case.
Slade. I feel like Slade would be the one to do that. I feel like Slade would be the one to get scared.
He said the strangest things
Or
to
he'd
me
draw on our
yesterday.
faces. He's weird. I like him.
I do too. He is nice in the strangest of ways. Like, you see him do something and at first you are like, that is rude, but also you're being nice, somehow.
Well, I've discovered my love language is punching, so
Oh.
when I like somebody, I tend to be more violent. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Kind of frustrates me. I wish I didn't do it because I don't want to hurt people that I like, but I do it. It happens. It's fun for me. I'm better at controlling it now, though. I don't really hurt them.
That is good to hear.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Anyways, strings.
guess we just gotta request on rock now.
Yep.
Where's a rock? Where's a rock? Where's a rock? Where's a rock? There's the
And
rock.
I have to take my hand off.
Oh no!
No.
Also, your
Because that's how
eyeballs.
Court sees yourself now.
Wow.
Yeah, my eyeballs. They're gonna be like that. It's okay.
Wee.
No thoughts. Head empty, exactly.
Wait, I'm not stupid, am I?
CB Wawa.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I guess we do need to go invisible.
Wait, my
We
head
can
is
go
so
run
empty.
to our spot.
I'm not stupid, am I?
Head empty, no thoughts. What have I shown you the empty board head? I think I have. I think you
Mm-mm.
went there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? You there for that?
I do recall you showing me at one point in time. She also showed me the bird cage.
Yeah.
We've talked multiple times about me having at least one character that eventually ends up inside her head like that. Only took me creating a character that is just about as weird with their headspace.
Yeah. Did
you have something
Sakoto
floating
see
around
the
in your head
one
too?
painting?
Which one?
The one of her and her dad?
She did, and that was the first one, and that's when she was just like, oh, who is that? Oh no, maybe I shouldn't look at these. This seems a little personal. She did say this stuff would be personal. Oh no, I shouldn't be rude and look without her telling me it's okay. At one point in time, she like glanced over and she saw like Fable out of the corner eye, and she's just like, oh, Fable-san.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so strange.
Hold on, I'm gonna use this mirror. And they added the whole calibration mirror thing, which is really cool. However, I feel like sometimes just seeing your entire like setting. Also, it shows other people's avatars in the calibration mirror thing, and that makes me upsetty.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
Well, it's because it's a full mirror. I think it's.
that's the thing. It's
potentially meant to be more
independent
like
of the
like a
settings that you
personal mirror.
use. It's independent of the little mirror thing that you can spawn now, which is rather
Oh, is
just
it?
yeah, the settings for it, because you in the personal mirror you
Is
can
there
disable
how do you do
and enable.
calibration mirror?
If you go to the expressions menu under personal mirror, go to settings, and there's a setting for calibration mirror. You turn that on, and anytime you go to calibrate, it shows you basically a mirrored version of your model in front of you, and you can
Oh,
see the tracking points.
That's neat.
Yeah, wow. I wiggle, 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 wiggle. Psh, psh, psh.
Like it when you wiggle wiggle. Oh,
I wiggle. Oh, elbow. Elbow, come back. Elbow, come back. One of my elbows turned off like while we were in the middle of RP, and I'm just like,
Doesn't look like anybody's in here. So
Oh,
at least nobody was watching us sleep. Sleep, dream, nap.
oh yes.
Little power nap. That's all.
Hmm.
I need a nap. Fuck. I really need a nap.
Did not feel quite like sleeping, but also was not quite like being awake.
No, but it's kind of restful, I guess. In a way. I feel like shit though. I've barely slept the last like 4 days.
Oh,
It's great.
you should try to get some rest, or is this because of Athena and all of this?
Yeah, it worked.
Oh.
We don't have a lot of time to get shit together.
Oh. I do not know much of the situation, but Masuke-san has taught me a few things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Uh,
Why do you fuckers always congregate in the fucking
hello,
hallway?
Sensei.
I don't know. That's them. I was studying in the commons.
That's Slade.
Yeah, it's Slade. They're
Right.
all doing something. I don't know.
Oh, Sensei?
Mm.
Oh, I will, leave you to your, duties.
I'm just gonna be a minute. Be right back out.
Okay.
Need my focuses. So calming.
Oh,
You okay?
yes, I am, but... Oh, Karchan showed me how to do something.
Yeah?
Going inside our minds? Meditating, but... deeper.
I don't know if I would really want to do that for myself. I don't know what I find in there.
I was not entirely happy with everything I saw in mine, but
Yeah, that kind of reaffirms the fact that I probably not want it then.
still, something
Sakoto.
useful. Hello, BB-sama.
Hello, give me a moment. I'm going to change into my comfortable clothes because I'm not doing any medical work right now.
Oh, but is something happening?
Let's just say that Slade decided to poke some fun at her and Scaris, and she immediately went to go reprimand him, and then he immediately ran away. And then they finally caught him.
Oh. Shall we go see what all of... all
I
this
don't
is
want to go
about?
talk to that. I left the conversation. I'm not joining that conversation again.
Oh. Do you see Nikki-chan, though? I should go say hello.
Oh yeah, don't worry about the ship outside the window.
Oh? Ship?
It's a Federation ship. Hezekiah explained it in the chat room.
Oh, I have not checked.
It's
I was
meditating,
meditating,
definitely
but
on the
sort
larger
of
side.
asleep.
hate the fact that he's standing there so damn menacingly.
Hmm?
Sorry, he was just standing there staring at us.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought I was losing my mind for a second. Like I was just like standing like near to like the books, and I just saw something poking outside the window, like from the top. And I was just like, "There's nothing coming down there." And then like look, and then suddenly there's a spaceship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what? Fuck it. Sure, let's go rejoin the conversation.
Yes. No, Nikki-chan.
Sakoto, your bitch
Ooh,
ass can walk.
What?
What if she doesn't
At
want
least she has
to,
more
Slade?
grace
What
than
if she
you
doesn't
with,
want to
like,
walk?
a horse.
No, Shiro-san.
I'm trying to pick fights with people.
I think he is looking for a fight. He's
I
going
put
to
him in
throw his
fight
hands.
Are you looking for
I
a
had
fight?
to leave his
I
fight or
will knock out
flight
your fucking
response,
Slades.
and he
I will
doesn't.
knock
He's a
out your
flightless
damn
bird.
Let us one throw their
Well,
hands.
I'll do it.
Oh, just
you
like
might not want to
fighting.
stand
Hands
behind
to
him.
you.
He wants to fight.
Ah.
But what is this? What is
I'm gonna
throwing
swing
hands
him.
on?
Smack.
Did you
You know, you didn't
smack
fly
his
as far as I
ass?
did yesterday.
He stayed.
That's
He
okay.
kicked me at the shrine
Sword
into the other shrine.
away.
There were
Now,
no
Mr.
weapons outside the training room.
Yeah, you did.
You know,
Zeta?
my main issue is the fact is he
I
just
thought he'd
decided
fly
to
a little
swing
bit
it whilst I
farther.
was still standing.
Have you learned
there.
how to slide yet?
He's learned
When
how to
you-
crawl.
When you say learn how to
Heavier than I
slide,
thought.
I need to understand what exactly you're asking me.
I don't know. Have you learned how to walk yet?
This will be as fun as I think it will be.
Yes, I know how to. I know how to walk.
This will be fun.
Sorry.
Stop. It's fine.
I can't touch him. Someone else has to
Sorry.
stop him.
I'll stop them. It's fine.
But Slade, you can just walk.
There's a bounce. Will he slide while he's laying down?
Only one way to find out.
Don't.
The really great thing is that he's still slides on his ass.
This is the best. This is the best. Wait.
Oh.
It's like the game. It's like the game with it. Go. Go. Fuck you too, bitch.
I just heard the beat is now ready to knock your lights out. He's ready to send you into the floor.
No, I don't
Is he
wanna
like a
be
hockey
hit
puck
anymore
now?
today.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if you just ran
Hey,
over
hockey.
and just kicked his leg
Hmm.
instead of flying down the
Send
hall?
him into a
Oh,
spin.
Yeah, make
That's
this like
rude.
turn him into a Beyblade.
No, if you just like ran and just
Turn him into a Beyblade.
kicked him and just
Like that one time
What
you
is a
did to
Beyblade?
Ashura. He started spinning. You know when Ashura started spinning and screaming? Do that.
way.
What?
That's what they were doing already.
There is nothing wrong with this.
You wanna keep laying on your ass?
Well,
Someone undo the slide.
I can't. I don't know how to. That's a Sakoto question. You have to ask her.
Undo it.
Well, I'm not gonna help. I'm
Fine.
not gonna help you out now. I'm not gonna help you out. You don't want it.
Slay at the mercy of
It was fun to send you into a spin.
No more sliding for you.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. Whatever pride I had just got fucking wiped. Like every other time I come on this goddamn station.
Then don't make fun of
Oh,
me, Cesar.
appreciate you, Slade. You kind of
Yeah,
asked for the fight. You keep asking
fight.
for it.
The fight's fine. I'll take the fight. You people keep fighting in ways I can't fucking magic slide.
Well, that's
bullshit.
kind of the
I
point.
want-
Why would they challenge you against something they can't? Why would they not go at you with something they know they can beat you at?
I gotta go back to work. Bye, Slade.
Don't we
I
work at
Sakoto.
the same place?
Okay,
Bye,
well, but
Kochan,
when I
thank
say
you.
I have to go to work, I mean I have to deal with the fact that I only have like a day to deal with a big fucking problem.
Which one?
Ooh.
That one.
I gotta kill the
Too many.
things. It's also
Which
kind of
thing?
a
When
big deal.
do you
know-
not
you know,
have to kill the
respectfully.
things?
You know, my body is at risk. You know, but you get to sit behind a desk. You know,
They can't hear you.
I know. I'm just saying it for my own fucking 2 cents.
Okay.
I don't know.
Proud of you.
I cannot
did well.
imagine Cordelia behind a
I
desk.
kind of just got picked up by a skeleton man to get slapped by a deer lady to get pushed and slid across the floor like a fucking toy. So
You are the one who
I'm
make
there.
fun.
Picked that
Stop
fight.
picking fights.
You're not picking.
He's asking for it again.
No, we do not.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
Yeah.
Get their hands in the training room.
that now.
Hmm.
Sakoto's just gonna
Yes, this is
spar
not
with
the
somebody and
training
make
room.
them slide instead.
Sakoto, slide him. And we'll
I
skate
don't
him
know.
over to the
Apparently he has a
training room and you guys
cowardly
can go
violation.
down.
that
No, I
rule
have to get him when he
multiple
is
times,
not
actually.
paying attention. I can't just make him slide.
Does it take a moment
Go
of
into their hands, at
concentration?
least
But I also beat that
Slide.
You
goose.
want
To do this, go to the training room.
I believe what she means is if he's not paying attention, then she can force
I may not
on,
hit
but
as
if
hard
he's
as you,
aware of
but I
it-
can beat the goose.
Beat the goose.
Mm.
Trust me,
This
that goose
sounds
is no
weird.
fucking slouch.
Yes, it was very strong.
I don't doubt it. I'm learning many things about this goose I have yet to meet.
He's on Tinder.
Apparently.
Stop.
Oh.
Let's not.
He's single.
It's a
A
dating,
dating
website.
app.
What?
So I'm not into.
A matchmaking.
You did
app
help
on
me
your
with
phone to help you meet
your
people.
inspirational music, though. So thank you.
Very cute.
Not cute. It was combat readiness.
Very wholesome then.
Was the
And you
heavy
are
metal
sharing
music
Not
your
that I
combat
like
music this with your friends.
with his fancy
It was
guitar?
strict and violent.
Hmm.
You can try convincing me of this all you want. I'm not going to think otherwise.
You don't gotta do all this. You just gotta do the initial. You let that carry
know.
it. You know, that's why like this works.
Yeah, but typically I let the spoon do the talking.
Hello, Crystal Summer.
I let my helmet do the talking.
Hello. Okay, sure. Considering you talk through your helmet. It'll be fun making fun of him.
I can fucking tell.
Yes. Alright, I'm going to head to the garden, because it's dark, and I don't like standing in the middle of the hallway.
Oh,
Oh,
She's you.
Do be riding.
she do.
Get me red and dirty.
What?
I'm gonna go pick
It's
a
a
fight at
song.
a bar.
Just to get it out of my system.
Ooh.
That is not.
Alright.
If you wanted to,
Ow!
anyone, you could
You
have just
okay?
sparred in the tuning room.
Did not.
I think I just got a boot
He
into
could
the
have.
You want to fight then?
You could try and catch him
fucking
if you
toes
want
clipped my head.
I do not
Oh,
necessarily
you
want
do have a
to,
big
but I
bump.
would be willing if he asked.
I suppose this is revenge for me attacking him in the back yesterday.
Maybe.
He was during the battle royale.
Ah. Oh. I see.
I don't want
I don't know. I was looking at him because he was staring.
No, I'm listening to music.
Oh.
But you're also staring.
But do you have headphones on?
No, I was just
Don't
kind
see.
of like
Oh, it
in my
is-
ear.
it- yeah.
Small one.
It is very
Oh,
small.
you have the tiny ones, like Kanto-san.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
the benefits of just having an
Oh my god, he has AirPods.
Oh, I wouldn't want an implant. It's just one of the little, ones I can just place in my ear.
I mean,
I have
my
one
plan
of
isn't
those too.
just for music.
I'm going to go
It's
get some
like
water. I am thirsty.
everything.
Do they
It's
make
basically my phone.
do they make earbuds for ears like yours? This one has not seen those.
Not specifically, but it's more of a.
That is a
making it
face
work.
I've not seen in a while.
Hmm. Oh, he says.
Could adjust
the
one just to
melting
make
has
the
stopped,
part a little bit
mostly.
wider
So
at the top, so
he's
that way it
feeling a
doesn't
bit
get too
better.
far in.
That would not
Hello,
be good
can I help
if
you,
you
son?
accidentally lost a earbud inside of your ear.
Yeah.
That sounds very painful.
I have not done that before, thankfully.
Hey.
Or you can get
I
one of
guess
the ones that
it's
kind of
definitely wireless.
clip around.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
That go, maybe not the ones inside the
I
ear,
am
but the
going
ones
to
that
go
kind
to
of
the
loop around the
kitchen
ear.
Hello again.
Goodbye.
Oh. Oh, I think that one is even bigger. Maybe it's closer. It's very big though. Hmm. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Hi.
Hello. Sorry.
Sorry.
Hope you are feeling well today.
He's gonna pull out a little thing of berries. I'm okay. I guess.
Is Phoebe around at all?
She was headed to the garden.
Oh, okay.
Was not long ago, so you should be able to find her there.
Oh, I just needed to know if I need to be prepared. I forgot to eat yesterday.
Oh,
She's probably gonna be disappointed in that.
yes, she is in the garden.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I'll go over it that way. Thank you.
Going to go check on Sensei. It is good to see you.
I saw him going back into the hallway.
Oh.
As I was coming in.
Thank you. Hello, Sensei.
Hello.
Sensei, are you okay?
Just a bit of work piling up, that's all.
I will stay out of your way then. Thank you.
You're not in the way. It's fine.
Hello, Nikki-chan. How are you? I am doing alright.
I'm doing alright. Been a pretty good day. I am definitely glad I came on board.
Oh, you saw the big ship
interesting.
outside?
Yeah, we saw that and we're like, what is that? And then somebody, I don't remember his name. He said it was like a Federation ship.
That is what they told us. Hello, Antaria-san.
Hello. How have you been?
I'm alright. I hope you are well.
I'm doing well, thank you. Anything new you've been up to?
Training and practicing. And we were in Zafira. Helping.
How'd that go?
Nothing went wrong, so it went good, I think. People seemed happy.
Good.
And less stressed. People were smiling, so that is always a good sign.
Yes, less stress is always a good thing. For hopefully everyone in general.
It's always good. Glad things went well.
I ended up getting busy and wasn't able to head down, but hopefully if we get to visit there again, I'll probably stop by. I've never been there before, so I don't really know where it is.
Oh, there is a specific teleporter to take from the Garden District. You take it from there to go to the waterfront where Amski-san and the rest of the street and all of the people. I guess there will be more people there now. They have a... They say it is like a bubble surrounding things, trying to keep it safe so that the things outside cannot get in
okay.
and hurt anyone. So that is why you have to take the teleporter thing to get inside.
That would make sense. I've never come across it before then.
Yes.
Okay. I'll look into that next time.
Ynthril,
See if I can...
the Federation ship left dock just a moment ago. Cyrus let me know they're done fueling. So,
Oh, that's good.
yeah, should be the last one for the day. There's a whole fleet.
Oh, is there anything up with them recently? It's unusual to see that many around.
Yeah, they've been jumping back and forth, looking for something or someone. Don't know.
Was it
Huh.
me? I swear.
I would hope not.
Last
That
time...
was a very big ship. Is yours big like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a very big ship.
Mine's bigger. I mean, to my people, it's not very big. There are bigger.
Oh.
How many people
also
can your
seen-
ship fit?
See, I don't know, because mine's a special ship. It can be crewed by one to some relative efficiency. Actually, it's better to have a full, proper crew, which I don't have. So, a lot of it's automated. Most of it's
I mean, like,
automated.
if you could put a bunch of people into it, how much could you comfortably put into it? That's usually a good way to determine the size of a ship.
Crew-wise, $600, I think.
Yeah, that would be considered a pretty decent-sized ship.
It's just a big ship.
That's
This is a lot of people.
That would be
just the ship's crew.
That would be at least cruiser.
That's like
yeah, no, that'd be definitely
full
considered on the
crew.
larger side. Yeah. So yeah, I can see why it may not be considered large to your species, but it's definitely
Yeah,
considered large in a
it's-
general base.
I mean, it also ship size is also it's species and then technology-wise, it's sometimes lower technology causes smaller, higher technology causes big. But some people believe higher technology, but it'd be smaller. Well, now you have more stuff you can put on it. So
Yeah, I usually go by small. I base it off of capacity. So like
Yeah.
1 to, if it's like 1 to like 20 people that it can hold, I'd consider like a small ship.
Just making my head hurt.
No.
Kind of like our shuttles that we have here. They're
Is
considered small.
Oh.
The question is the
Well, I thought those were
Federation
very
ships
big.
designed?
Compared to other space ships, they would be considered a small.
Ours can fit 6 people?
6, probably a few more.
If
But,
it is tight. I remember the one time we had many people in one and it was very tight. Little scary.
Yeah.
But yours holds
Mhm.
hundreds more. It's very big.
I mean,
That is all I know.
if it was the scale, if it was actually designed for a full crew, that would be about how many it is.
Heading back to
With
New
this
York.
ship, it's
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Good night, Crystal-sama.
Nice seeing you.
Pleasure seeing you as well. Here you
It is, its designation literally is Adaptus Cruiser, thus it adapts. So it has room, it can be operated by one person, but it is able to adapt to accommodate having a larger crew as needed.
I know many of those words.
Think of it as a ship that can shapeshift on the inside.
Huh? What? So it just...
So it has all of...
Can it turn into a bear?
In theory, yes, it can take the shape of a
Can
bear.
it turn into like a big fighting robot thing? I have seen these before.
Yeah, if you design it to do that, it'd have to shift all of the major things in it, but yeah, it could. Like, I don't know how best to...
You have your own Megazord. There you go.
Yeah, so
I
I'll
don't
throw
know
all
what
the
a
enemies off
Megazord
by
is,
just
but
coming in
it sounds
with a big
fancy.
teddy bear. I'll just make my ship look like a teddy bear. Nobody will know what to do with it. It's like, what do we do here? How do we fight this? It's just a big space teddy bear.
I don't know. But they would be very intimidated.
It's basically the ship is a long pill, and then any space on the inside that isn't taken up by like power generation and important things, it's just kind of space that can be turned into an extra room. Otherwise, it's just kind of full. So, the least number of rooms, the thicker the armor it has, you can say. The more rooms, the less armor.
Makes sense.
Because everything's in the center, like, I don't know if you've seen many of the Federation ships. I'm assuming they probably have, like, a bridge somewhere that sticks out
I
from
have
the
seen
ship.
the one. I don't know if it has any bridges in it.
I thought it has several protrusions. Our design philosophy is don't put the bridge, on the outside, because that's where all your commanding officers are.
Why are they on a bridge?
The bridge is what the command center of a ship is generally called. I'm not sure why. That's just what it was called.
That does not make sense to me. Bridges are for crossing over things.
It's one of those words that has multiple references, I guess. I'm pretty sure it's spelled the same, too.
Oh.
Oh, this comment is confusing.
I am going to go check. Will I be safe?
Sorry to distract you with it. I was coming to see how you were doing in chat.
She's okay. Oh, I was just getting some water. Was trying something new and takes a little concentration. The water helps with headaches.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure you probably get a bit dehydrated because you're using energy.
Oh no, I just get nosebleeds. And headaches.
Yes. Oh, water helps. I'll stop distracting you. You're okay though, right? Did you get a nosebleed this time?
No, this was not so hard. Once I was shown how to do it.
Well,
I go though.
Before I
Good one.
distract you some more. Not to another topic.
I'm probably gonna head out myself.
happened. Which I don't think using his abilities outside of the training room, summoning his sword with all the rocks on it. I'm just saying to be mindful.
Yes. Nothing that can get through to Slade.
Slowly but surely. Hello, Sakoto. Hello, Miss Nikki. How are you both doing?
Hello? Doing alright?
That's good.
I've never seen you do that before.
Do what? What did I do? I'm sorry.
Your pupils got big like mine do.
That happens sometimes.
Usually means you're focusing.
It's just really rare. I mean, technically,
okay.
they dilate a lot when I get different because my whole eyes are people. That's why my eyes get worse.
It's okay.
I'm not worse. I'm more sensitive.
Right back.
Alright.
There's something going on with him.
He may be talking to Miss Ariel, in all honesty, so he might just need a minute.
There's nobody next to him. Never mind, it's probably magic bullshit.
It is magic.
Hey, someone else with the same
It is
reaction,
magic tomfoolery.
I don't understand it. Probably never will.
Yeah. That's alright. Many people understand magic in their own way, and if they
No,
don't,
no,
they,
that's all.
they stick to it. Yeah, okay.
Hello.
I mean, the fact that all the mages that I've spoken with also say magic is bullshit kind of says something.
Is there anything you all would like for dinner tonight? If at all. Breakfast for me and you, Clarky, but
Turkey.
sorry. Okay, the turkey. It's fine. I don't
Just
mind
to
making a
myself, is
roast.
that okay?
That's alright. I don't mind making a roast just for you.
Nyla eats a lot more than I do.
That's alright.
I like food. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Is
there anything you're craving, Miss Dakota?
I wish I
Actually,
had
I was hoping could
Well,
talk
I
to
mean,
Scarson.
I don't dislike it.
If this is okay. Maybe you just need to find
Do
something
not
you
want
like.
to
distract you if you are busy. Something that's good.
Maybe.
No, it's alright. I can talk to you.
I found that.
Yes.
Of course.
Do not wish to take too much of your time. But was wondering
It's
if
no issue.
met someone recently who is they are undead and their friends are sometimes having trouble taking care of them. They are a zombie and I do not know much, but they have to eat sometimes. And was wondering if maybe the necropolis or the people there know how to help, or might be able to advise on how best to help them, because they do not. It seems to be new for them, at least relatively.
Understood. It depends on how they became a zombie, for one. Know anything about them as far as that goes, or do I just have to talk to them myself?
I do not know how. They have told me that they were found outside Saphira in the wastelands, out in the marshes and desert. But they eat flesh and blood.
And that's typical of zombies. And we have ways to feed those in the necropolis. Getting them that sort of food isn't terribly difficult. I just would need to them myself and prove that this person is acceptable to be given such things.
I think they are mostly getting by.
Tell me.
But I think they have been trying to find ways to not to have to be afraid of hurting their friends. They live in Zafira now. But they have seemed to... They did not tell me details. But they seem to indicate that they maybe have had to bite people before. They could not control it.
That's... I can... If you can get me into contact with this friend so that I can speak to them myself, I can figure out what to do.
Yes. Maybe I can have them come visit, talk to you. I do not think they know of the necropolis, so they may be a little confused at first.
Wouldn't. But sure.
Thank you.
Of course, Sakoto. Good job looking out for others. This could actually help someone.
I have a hard time because it's like there's people that I'd love to talk to.
Too fast.
But then when I have a chance to talk to them, I'm just like, okay, now what the hell do I say?
Alright.
I usually try to start with, "Hello, how are you, Nikki-chan?"
See, I get that far, but then after that, I'm just like, okay, now what? Then there's the how was your day, and then after that, and then when you get past the niceties, my brain goes blank.
That's when you start throwing random fun facts, and then it starts a whole conversation.
That's the issue. My brain just goes blank on like everything.
That's
Maybe you tell them about something you did. Or maybe something you saw that was funny while you were working or something.
True.
I could tell you, you know Sebastian-san? The little dog? So, he's a little territorial, you know? Does not like other animals invading his space. But there was a goose that got into the streets, and he was chasing it around and very angry. And then all of a sudden, it just grew two very big arms and was like ready to fight. And I think poor Sebastian got a little scared.
Understandably so. I was just saying, understandably.
Yes, but then a bunch of people were
quite the
all
surprise.
challenging the goose to an arm wrestle, trying to knock it over. Some of them did, some of them did not.
Understand.
I need to visit the meat rack again. It sounds like it's been interesting.
Spent the most part of the day reinforcing all the stone structures. It was tiring.
But I should have took the chance while he was here to see if he needed more lightning rods or not. What slipped my mind?
That one time I wish at least to get some peace and quiet without having her in my head, pointing out everything that she finds wrong with the area.
Well, I'm gonna take the rest of these moonbeams. All right, I'll bring you some food later. How's that sound? Okay. If you want, we could eat together. Yeah, that. All right. Cat. Okay.
Have a good
Bye,
night.
Galabi-san.
Tell Luna I said hi. It was nice to see so many faces today. Seeing so many people was nice.
Yeah. Glad I was able to finally have the time to come visit again. Surprisingly got busy, so I wasn't able to come visit for a while. Like everyone was getting busy as well.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts recently, keeping everything in check.
Would imagine.
I just hope this whole zombie thing gets over with. Return to our regularly scheduled insanity. But
The normal chaos instead of this
yes, extra
uncomfortable
chaos.
Now then I could finally relax, not having to worry about the agents on the ground.
I miss the days of scrappers. At least those made sense.
But having Slade and Ion down there should be fine.
Yes, they seem to have everything handled.
I may go rest. I am still feeling quite tired.
Alright.
As I will as well then. You all have a good night.
Rest well.
I will come out and cook after a nap. So I'll let you all in the chat room when dinner's ready.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Galabi-san.
Let me know if either of you need anything.
I should be fine, considering I have new kitchenware that Ashura hasn't destroyed.
Oh.
usually something a good thing. How did your stuff go, or your chat with the cord?
Oh, it went well. She gave me some advice and showed me how to do a few things, sort of.
That's good to hear. She always acts tough, but I can tell she likes to help people when she can. I think she's basically the one to thank as to me working at the Lotus, because I was gonna wait a while before applying, and she's like, "Nope, you're coming with me. We're gonna go get you an application." Dragged
suppose
me
that
up
is a
to
good
the
thing.
office.
Mm.
Yeah. And then I guess I was like became the chosen one because I survived Sachi's pit trap thing.
Oh?
He has this trap thing in his office in front of his desk that he accidentally opened while I was standing there.
Wait, but you did not fall?
I held on by like a claw.
Goodbye, another song.
Let me know if you want magic training in the morning. I'll be in there.
Understood.
And she gave me the nickname Beans of Steel because I held on by like a toe. It was pretty good introduction to it. I think that was like the first proper time that I met Sachi as well. Was that quote unquote kind of interview thing as for getting the application.
It's good to hear.
I guess it was a good what's the word? Impression.
Sensei. Is she upset with you?
This is just the home away from home.
Hmm.
For you, at least.
Sensei, this is my home.
A lot of agents say that. Some of them live here for a while, but eventually you have to live down there again. Like Saya does. She's married and is going to eventually put down her weapons and start a family.
Maybe so, but right now this is the closest place I have to a home.
Same.
I do not know anything about finding a new home.
Not right away. Eventually. No rush.
Still though, everything confuses me.
Sometimes we think we want something.
But then once you have it, you realize you never needed it?
No, sometimes you get something and realize you weren't ready for it yet. Sometimes there are other things that you need to complete. Some things you're not allowed until you become better as a person.
I suppose I understand.
To focus on myself, my promises before I take on somebody else's. Even if I hold them close.
But Sensei, isn't that what you've done with me?
Yes, but I'm your instructor.
Sensei, I think we both know that is not entirely just true.
We are friends. We have mutual trust. But that's all I'm allowed to keep at the moment. I have things I need to do. Growth that I need to find in myself before I allow myself to continue on the path that I wanted. And I can't afford to bring people with me if I fail. Build something that I'm only going to break. Not yet. Plant a flower that I don't intend on watering just yet.
I understand.
Sire, and the other agents, my priority alongside what I have to do and accomplish.
Just don't be afraid to talk to me outside of our heads.
Sometimes thinking is easier than speaking for me. Sometimes that's my problem. I trust you as my student, and I always have. I know that you'll be fine without my instructions for a while if it comes to it. You'll have BB, Ion, Scaris, Sienna will probably still be around. But I have something I need to do on my own. That's why I can't keep people close to me. Or at least new ones.
Yes, Sensei.
I think I need to grow for other people's sake. And I know it's going to hurt for a little while. But the people that I care about, some of the people that I've called family, some a little bit more, will understand why I have to keep my distance now. Just
Yes,
hope
Sensei.
Sienna can forgive me. Things get complicated. What? remembering to think softly is hard. It's too easy to speak to you, Sakoto, and I apologize if conversation confuses you.
I understand, Sensei.
I'm surprised that it's... I shouldn't be. You're right. You understand to a degree, right? Do you think it's selfish?
No.
I do.
I feel like I am the selfish one.
Why? You're just a student learning.
You have taught me to do more than just push things around, Sensei.
Yes, because there are more things than what we see in front of us all the time. What we believe we're capable of. There's always something more. You just have to dig it up.
You tell me that, but then you also tell me that you cannot tell me.
Alright. What do you want to know then?
I want to know why you were bothered. What is scaring you? Why you feel like you can't talk to people? Why you feel like you can't talk to me? I understand. I am being selfish.
Do you remember when I spoke about Vera? Yes.
Yes.
Do you remember the effects I said of keeping her bound to me?
Yes.
They were getting worse, so I had BB up my pain medication.
And it is affecting you?
No. It's doing its job. But it
But
doesn't
then-
stop it.
Is there nothing you can do?
Yes, there is. I find her. And I finish what I started 8 years ago. With lie, there's a part of me that's scared to finish it. I don't know if it's because I know I have to, and I don't want to, or if I find out that there's a part of me that does want to, even though it's the right thing to do.
Sensei, I think I understand having something tied to you that you do not want to have to face. I talked to Korchan today. I am never going to be able to move past what happened to me if I don't try. And I don't think you are going to be able to move past it either if you do not face.
I know that. I know that I have an outcome needs to be decided. Either I go or she does. Problem is that I can't move forward with my own life. It's not right for me to continue. So I didn't. I stopped everything. I train. I do whatever work needs to be done for Miss Hybris. And I train you. That's it. That's all that is I can afford in my life. Yeah. There isn't room for somebody else when I have something stuck inside me like this. It's not right. It felt right but it's selfish, and I don't remember. I don't know which part is more selfish. The fact that I ended it, or the fact that I let build. I didn't deserve either one. It's already too late for one. But I'm happy for them.
That I unfortunately cannot understand. At least not personally. But it will not get better. Though, if, like you said, you do not get better. Maybe someone can help you. Maybe you do have to deal with this and take on her. But I know I am happy to stand behind you and beside you. I know you would do the same for me. At least I hope you would.
For you or any of the agents if they asked. Or anyone for that matter.
And don't be afraid to let anyone else do the same for you.
If by somehow I come back, it's all done. How do I make amends? Do I even acknowledge it? Do I even deserve that much?
I would tell you the same thing that I told Rimsky-san when he said something similar to me. You just do. Be better.
Alright. Sounds reasonable. I promise I'll keep teaching you until I can't. It's the most I'm going to promise.
I think this is the part where Hamsuki-san would pull out his phone and tell you one of his quotes. So I will tell you one that Hasegawa-sensei told me once. We do not decide if we are good. Only the people around us. You told me that the first time I got in trouble for hurting someone. It was an accident, and I felt awful. I did not mean to, but I felt like a monster. Maybe I will make up for it. Maybe I won't. But I cannot decide if I am a good person or not.
When I said I help people,
You've helped me.
I help people that I want to, in a sense, who are good, who are worthy of it, or better than me. In our line of work, Sakoto, there will come a time when you have to make a snap decision between a life and yours. Making the hard choice does not make you a better person. Just remember that. It's what you do afterwards, and how you deal with the choice that decides that. First time is always the hardest, and it doesn't ever get easier. It shouldn't get easier.
Yes, Sensei.
That is why I have a rule for myself. Take it if you want it. Some power is only meant to deal with creatures or things that mean to be bent on destruction. Some spells that I carry will never be used on another person. Not unless it is the absolute last option.
Yes, Sensei.
I'll let you know the day that I'm going to head out. I will make sure that you're notified, even if you're not on the station. I can't promise that I will return quickly or at all. But I will promise that I will try my hardest to do so.
Yes, Sensei.
Training will be at normal time tomorrow, okay? Office will be open if you need me.
Okay. What do you mean? No, it is hard. Don't have to tell me.